Hey y'all, boy, little remnants of blue sky there look awful good on this old Texas home place. Almost 70 degrees today. We'll take it. Now I thought I'd take a walk back to the back of the pasture and really assess all the rain we've gotten. Funny thing, we have gotten a lot, but according to the reports, we're only about 3/4 or half an inch above rainfall normal totals for the year. But boy, it's a soggy one out here. Can't help but notice all the green on some of these trees. Of course, I guess that's what I'm focused on. It's that old gray one right there. Funny about how we focus our vision, isn't it? Oh, I brought my pitchfork not to weed, but to keep myself from bogging down. Went up almost to my knees on some of this stuff, but we'll dry out soon enough. I was thinking a little bit about vision. Reminded me of the old boy that had a severe headache from his eyes. He had plenty of money, but he couldn't find a solution for it. Went through every doctor and come across an old wise monk that was known for helping with weird ailments like that. So he consulted his advice, and he said, well, I think probably the solution you need is to just focus on things that are green for a few weeks and see if that helps you. So he tried everything else. He figured it couldn't hurt. So that's what he did. He went home, but he took it a little step further. Since he had plenty of money, hired a bunch of contractors, bought big barrels of paint, and painted his house and everything in it and everything around him green. The old monk thought he'd go visit his friend and see how things were going a few weeks later. But he showed up, knocked on the door, and man showed up at the door, dumped paint all over this poor old monk, green paint. The monk noticed that everything around him was green. He said, my goodness, what's going on here? He said, well, you said look at everything green. The monk kind of laughed. He said, you could have done that with $2 and a pair of green lens glasses. That's something. Funny how when we change our vision, it changes how we see things. I guess I think about that a lot as I peruse Facebook and watch all of us going back and forth on things. That's something. I remember growing up, I couldn't have told you how my dad voted. That was something that was a personal decision. And if you teach kids right and impart values and let them grow on their own, they'll find their own way, right? I know one thing, ain't nobody gonna come to quote unquote your side or you go to theirs just by arguing on Facebook. But I guess it's all about a different vision. So I'm choosing to look at the green, and there's a lot of it out here today. That's something. Let that sun get on that ground a little bit longer and things will start popping up all over. But it's been a good week. We've been kind of quiet, kind of hunkered down, recovering. Of course, Jordan and I are back on, I guess about 100%, you'd call it. But just been busy catching up. Not much to do outside, just waiting on the seed to take off and start sprouting as we prep the rest of this old ground for the spring plant that's coming up. But hope y'all have had a good week. And looking forward to another one. Got some sunshine on tap for tomorrow and maybe a little bit of rain first of the week, but that'd be all right too. We'll need plenty of it stored up probably for August, won't we? Chickens are happy and fed. They got vision problems sometime. I watched a hen walk right over a big old worm because she knew I was going to feed them. Bet that worm would have tasted better than them laying pellets. I guess she didn't have her green glasses on, did she? Went with where she knew she was going to get fed. But all is well here on the place, and we're going to enjoy the sun going down ahead of a day celebrating our faith tomorrow. Hope y'all do the same. We guess we can do a quick roll call. Just thought I'd come on check in as we hadn't been on much this week. But that's all right too. Let's see who all we got on here. There's Mike out in California. Hope things are well out there, sir. How are you? There's Miss Donna. Yeah, we had a little rain and gray here as well. It turned sunny in Houston. Actually had some training and some business meetings to do a little south of here for most of the days. Just got home a little while ago and getting ready for another good week. There's Ron. Thank you. Out in Fairmont, Texas. Donna's in Pensacola. There's my cousin Donna right down the road. How are you, ma'am? Roxanne's in the house. Hi. There's Kathy. Yeah, it is a beautiful day here. Beautiful, beautiful. Ada's up in Wisconsin. How are you, ma'am? Miss Judy Lynn up Texarkana way, I do believe. There's Miss Lisa. Yeah, that green is pretty, ain't it? I'm looking at it in the camera here. Boy, I need to get off here and go and look at that. Isn't that something? I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see, there's Lisa. She's out here in East Texas with us. Jean's in Martinsville. Miss Shelley Lee Geary. Storming and flooding up there. I'm sorry. Well, maybe your son will come soon enough, right? There's Custer, South Dakota with Jennifer Fuller's in the house. Miss Charlotte saying hello from Trinity. And Sue Lafitte Corley out in Shreveport. Well, I guess that makes the list for now. Y'all check in a little later. Go ahead and sound off where you're at. I always enjoy reading those. And let us know what the weather is where you're at. I hope it's a little bit of sunshine. But, kind of a mixed bag of weather these days in Texas as well, but we'll take it. Still don't have any sprouts on the maters over there in the greenhouse, but they hadn't had enough heat to do much with, but that'll change here in the next week or so. They're just waiting on their time. Boy, talking about time, man, I guess I notice it all the time, but it really stuck out the other day. I was stopped for a little old drink at the convenience store, and I remember a day. Y'all remember when we thought it was crazy to charge for water in a bottle? Who'd ever thought of that? Maybe dating myself. Goodness, it's $2 a bottle for water. I didn't think that would catch on, but it sure has. Not for me. I think I'll just buy one bottle and keep filling it up. At least I think it's purified water. $2 for water. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Hey, y'all have a good evening. Be the light, and maybe put on those green glasses. Watch what you're focused on. It might make things look a little bit prettier around you after all. Be the light. Y'all have a good evening. See you later.